So I was just thinking about new levels, new devils. And I wonder, have you ever heard that phrase? I remember when it made its way to me, made its way into my life, and the level of relaxation that I felt in new levels, new devils, understanding that that's what was going on. Um, it made me feel so much better. And that is basically my prerequisite for like, do I believe it or not? Does it make me feel better? Then yes, I do. I believe it. And this is one of those things that just made sense. It made sense in a way that relieved me, made me feel better about what was going on in my life at that time. And basically the gist of it, like understanding what even does new levels, new devils mean. Maybe it, moves you like it did me. It just made sense for like exactly what I was thinking about. Um, but basically what it means is when you grow, so let's say like, the gym example is the easiest because it's very physical and you can see it. Like if you lift weights for a while, you put on muscle theoretically. And with more muscle, you can lift heavier things. And as you lift heavier things, you increase the risk of hurting other parts of your body that can't maybe handle that much weight. And so that is the concept of new levels, new devils. Um, when you move into a new level because you've grown and you're now capable of new things that you weren't capable of before, when you move into that new level, we have a tendency to think that it's all good, right? Like, I'm going to manifest the thing that I wanted. Yay. And that's like all it is. But that's only like the first few seconds. And then you start looking around at the new level that you're standing on and you realize, oh my God, there's challenges here too. And new levels, new devils. It's like you couldn't even see that challenge from where you were before because your current present challenge was so all consuming. And then you figured out how to overcome it. And that's a red letter day. And you're so excited. And then you look around and you realize that you're just up against the next one. Like, and that's really all it ever is. New levels, new devils. Like, as we grow through our challenges, new challenges are presented. That's what Earth School is. And to me, that relaxes me big time as far as like when you do move into the new thing that you've never done that before. That's hard. It's hard. And especially as you get some momentum going on your spiritual path, it's easy to think, didn't I heal this already? Didn't I Isn't this the same battle I fought with myself last time I tried to start a new job where I really had to dig deep into like, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this, like feeling overwhelmed. Like it was like realizing like I've been here before. I thought I already did this. What is happening? How have I failed? Like why am I back here? Like kind of feeling down on yourself because you're not, you can technically exist at this new level, but that doesn't mean that you're like automatically prepared to overcome the challenges that exist at that level. And that really, this is why this phrase exists in the coaching world. There's a beauty in that. There's like such beauty in new levels, new devils. It's never over. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. That's why Earth School works. It's a good thing that every time you move to the next level, there are still going to be challenges there to set you up to be able to grow even more. So that I think about it like, from where you are right now, you can see that this is possible. And as you stand right here, then you can see that this much is possible. And as you stand right here, then you can see this much is possible. And from our human form, it's really difficult to see beyond like what we know. Like these human meat suits are programmed to trust our experiences implicitly for our own survival. Like our ancestors have made it to create us and our lineage because they were wired for survival, and so are we. And so it's really, really natural and normal to grow into the next thing and then recognize some wobble in that newness that, like, I've never even faced this challenge before. Like, there's a naivete. Is that how you say that word? Like a being naive. Like, you don't even know what you don't know until you live it. And you can't live it until you get there. And so every time you enter a new level, possibly there's a new devil, or I mean, just a new challenge, a new way to grow, a new circumstance to respond to. It's never over. And that's a good thing. The sooner we can lean in to exploring our new level, the sooner we one by one overcome the challenges that are present until every challenge on this level, you just do this and do this and do this. Like you think about a video game, like I mean, when you learn how to beat a level, you just do it. You just know how to do it. And then you move to the next one, and then you just know how to do it. But when you very first walk into a brand new level, you've never seen it before. It's natural that some of your oldest and bestest coping mechanisms are going to be the ones to comfort you in the face of the unknown. Those ones that probably stretch all the way back to childhood. And for me, it was, can I really do this? Am I really capable? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I've never seen myself do this before. Every time, every time, every time I move into the next thing, that's how it feels. It's like when you move to that next level, the level of belief in yourself, in order to even get to that level, you have to have accrued some level of belief in yourself. And then that lets you move into this next level where what's possible, the best of that level requires this much belief in yourself, and you brought this much. That's how you got there. And so every single challenge along the way on that level is building up the belief that you have in yourself. Confidence comes from successful outcomes. And in order to get successful outcomes, this sounds really counterintuitive, we have to forget about the outcomes. We have to let go of taking score in the physical, taking score of what's manifesting around us in the physical reality, because that's always, always old news. It is past tense as far as what we are capable of now. And so, new levels, new devils. The growth of Earth School is why we came. The contrast of being here is why we came. Manifesting the thing we want, going to the next level. The whole reason those carrots get dangled out there in front of us and we think, oh, I can't live without it, it's to motivate you to do the growth, to believe in yourself. You can have the carrot, you can have all the carrots, but you only take the carrots you believe you can have. And these challenges that exist in our lives, they are to help us build up our self-belief, the belief that we can and do deserve to have everything that we could ever conceive that we want. We deserve it all. And going to the new level, it's like, why do we even do that? Why do you even want to manifest a thing in the first place? Why do you want to go to the next level? And I think deep down it's because your soul knows that the game's not over. There's more levels to grow through and surprise and delight ourselves with how am I going to figure out the next one? You know, and that's where the game turns fun. When you can acknowledge and accept that it's never going to be over. The growth opportunities that present themselves are never going to stop. And so if we can get good at growing, if we can get good at receiving a new challenge and trusting that we can solve it, new challenges are no longer a bad thing, they're a fun thing. Because life gets really boring when you do the same thing over and over and over again. I love that saying, boredom is your soul calling to you. Boredom is letting you know you've exhausted all the challenges at this level. You've mastered them. Congratulations, but there's millions more. Go to the next level and receive your next set of challenges. It's a good thing. And if you need help, that's what community is for. That's what your team is for, your support system. So if you're looking to expand your support system and you are looking for a place where realness is valued, I highly encourage you to check out the description box. There's lots of ways to connect, whatever works for you. Until next time, I do hope that you take really good care of yourselves, and so will I.